This is floor chamber. Patrick's garage. Today we continue talking about these carburetors in Zenith-Stromberg. Here is cover. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, securing screws. You see these screws in different length, you see, but all of them slot. So we need slot screwdriver for removing this floor chamber cover. Here we see plug. You see this is steel? Yes, maybe this cord on the surface like a steel, but this is made out from plastic. This plug should be absolutely sealed. When we are removing it, we should use the new one. You know, in previous models was used this plug, you see, this plug made of plastic. And when we install floor chamber cover, first we put this plug and then we centralizing our cover. This sump should be centralized by this central plug for the main jet. Just because if we using special tool for adjusting or installing main jet, this should be screwed inside. So to not remove our cover, we should centralize this in advance. This should be done when we install this cover, this sump. So let's unscrew. This is screws with slot screwdriver. There is a simple slot screws. We're unscrewing them, and this is more longer. There's butt heads, absolutely enough. Where is the washer? Washer mislaid, but we can take washer from another old one carburetor. Here you see washer in its place, in its correct place. This is shorter. We'll see if we compare these screws. Okay, we continue unscrewing. Here is the screw with washer, you see, pressurized washer. There you see a little dirt on the thread. And the next one, we're unscrewing this one. There is with a washer also. So take out them one by one. And this in the corner, we're unscrewing. There is a little dirt, a little rust, if we can say that this is rust. And take out our cover. Here we see a little bit dust inside. And what interesting. You see, what interesting we see. Here you see, this is deeper. Why this bottom of our cover worn? You see, we clearly see that this worn. This only just because float chamber was without gasoline. So we can say we're absolutely sure that this carburetor was used in a car with equipment with gas equipment. So additional fuel was a gas. I mean not gasoline, but gas like gas. So, and this float was a long period of time on the bottom. So we know why this aluminum very soft metal, so it's worn, and will be better if we check how seal this float. We can put this float on the bottom of the bowl with water, just for example, and see if we can see bubbles goes from the float. This means this worn. Here also worn at these corners here. You see worn on our float, and this is aluminum powder here, because aluminum was worn. So this dirt, this is aluminum powder. Yeah. Valve, designation of valve. Here is 2O. This is valve intended 2O. This is means, as I can guess, inside diameter of this valve. If we are removing this valve, we adjust the level of float with a ruler. We measure here and here. We can see in specifications what measurements should be in general here, here, and here, in these points, and we can adjust level of float by bending this tongue. Not bend all this arm. We can spoil this. Only this tongue we can bending or adjusting position, adjusting level of our float. We measure them. These floats in this position. This float should be the same here and here, measurements, and here. So what is this? This is main jet, which goes by this main jet. Gasoline goes to the venturi, but this is tube. Gasoline directs to this system, to this device. Here is a tube from a fuel pump. Gasoline goes through this valve. Here should be a small filter or small grill inside. I think inside small filter. Not afraid. Small dirt can't destroy anything, so it not can be damaged. But this is carburetors not so afraid dirt as maybe different carbureting systems. Here is one main jet. When we installing this float chamber cover. First we screwing in our plug. We can't centralizing by this plastic plug. Only this plug should be made out from metal or special tool which we using for adjusting main jet. Also we can screwing in and centralizing our sump by this tool or by this plug. Yes, of course, it should be with new this ring. This ring we always removing and installing new ring. Only after that we can tightening our screws like this, one across another if you want. So now that's all for today. So thanks for watching to the end. Bye for now.